So I ran these 3 activations on him, and the next day, he was an amazing artist and writer. He took everything into the middle of his yard along with his computer and did a bonfire. Broke up with his girlfriend and left. And I went, holy cow, what did I do to that poor guy? I felt totally responsible. So David told me what had happened, this guy that I went to, originally visit, and he told me what happened, and I couldn't talk to the guy, Daz, because we talked by computer. He burnt his computer up. So it took like a month before I talked to him, and he told me his whole life changed. He was living with some Buddhas or Buddhist people, and he was writing, and his writing had never been better, and he was really, really happy in his life. So I was like, phew. And then I'll tell you one more story, and then we'll do another activation. A client of mine had a lot of issues, but emotional issues, but her blood pressure was off, and I kept telling her to change her blood pressure medication. And I told her over and over and over again, and she didn't listen to me. She had a stroke. I told her to go to the hospital. She didn't listen to me. She had another stroke. She calls me again. Can't move my left arm. Can't walk. So I drove over to her house, picked her up, and took her to the hospital. She had 2 strokes. So she was on a walker. She couldn't button her bra. She has a disabled daughter. She couldn't button her bra. She couldn't brush her hair. She couldn't do anything. She was on a walker, and it was for a year. I did everything I'd always learned to try to help her. Nothing I could do helped her. And then the first 3 activations, I had the first 3 activations. And I said, do you want these? And she says, yes. So I ran the activations on her. A week later, she calls me and she says, all these belief systems from this past life's coming up. I said, perfect. Let's look at it. I went into that past life, cleared that stuff. The next day, she woke up off the walker. She could brush her hair. She could button her bra. She had a little bit of a limp. And then she stopped doing the activations for like a year. Because people kind of get freaked out when everything changes really fast. But then she started doing the activations again, and the limp went away. The limp went away. You can't even tell she ever had a stroke. And for a year, she was the same. And like a week after receiving the first 3 activations, she was off her walker, which is just, it blew me away, and I was getting a lot of calls about people healing from cancer. And I can't claim any of that. This is in between you and God. I'm the facilitator. But I got to tell you, I've witnessed this work, just really amazing shifts in people.